Good day friends, I'm Dr. A.S.K. Gupta and I'm going to talk to you about abnormal Doppler in a patient who has come to us for the ultrasound examination. LMPY, she's around 34 weeks of gestation and you can see that the fetus is small in size, there is decrease in the liquor and there are hardly any fetal movements on the examination of this fetus, but the fetus is live because the heart is beating. This is the uterine artery Doppler of this patient and you can see that there is a diastolic notch over here. This is the diastolic notch which signifies that the uterine circulation is compromised, and you can find that the uterine resistance index is increased to 0.65. Usually the uterine artery resistance index is less than 5, but here the uterine resistance is increased. It means that the vascular flow in the uterine artery is compromised. This is the uterine artery Doppler of the left hand side and you can see that this is the uterine artery, though there is some angulation difference, but the diastolic notch can be seen here and the uterine artery resistance index is again increased, which shows that this patient is having a decrease in the uteroplacental flow. This is the umbilical artery Doppler of this patient and you can find that the umbilical artery Doppler shows that the umbilical artery flow is blinking. It means it disappears in between, and let us try to see it on the spectral Doppler and we find that there is absence of diastolic flow, and in fact the diastolic flow becomes reversed, which is a very sinister finding and shows that the patient's umbilical flow is grossly compromised. Usually the umbilical flow should be up to here, but in this patient the umbilical flow has grossly been compromised and there is diastolic flow reversal, which signifies that this patient is in an urgent need of evacuation of the fetus. This is the Doppler of the fetal brain and you can see that these are the two middle cerebral arteries and they are basically, you can see that they are pulsating pretty well and they are pretty large in size. It means that the flow to the brain arteries has increased and this effect is called the brain sparing effect. And let us try to see it in the colored Doppler, in the spectral Doppler. How does it show? We find that the resistance index of the flow of the middle cerebral artery has decreased. Usually the resistance to the flow in the middle cerebral artery is around 0.8, 0.9, but here the resistance in the flow is decreased. It means more blood has been diverted to the middle cerebral artery and it is called as the brain sparing effect. This I am going to demonstrate to you the ductus venosus flow, and you can see that this structure, vascular structure over here, which is showing aliasing, is nothing but the ductus venosus. Let us see what does it show on the spectral Doppler. We find that the ductus venosus flow, there is loss of diastolic flow and diastolic flow over here, and there is a diastolic notching in this patient, and the flow seems to be reversed at the end of the diastole. In the Doppler studies, it is usually the mother's artery, that is the uterine artery, which get compromised first, then the fetal arteries, that is the umbilical arteries, they get compromised, and lastly the veins get compromised. Here the ductus venosus, being a vein, is getting compromised. That it means that this is an advanced stage of abnormality of the color Doppler in this patient. Now let us look at the parameters of this patient. We find that according to the LMP, her EDD should be around 28th of October, but according to the ultrasound, the expected date of delivery is coming to be around 15th of December. And the FLAC ratio is nearly normal. It means that we are dealing with a case of symmetrical IUGR, in which the causes are the developmental defects or the chromosomal abnormalities, and this patients, they have generally a poor prognosis. In case it is asymmetrical IUGR, they have a better prognosis. And if I see that this is the fetal length in this patient, and the fetal length has much more decrease in the fetal length more than 2 standard deviation, it means that we are dealing with a case of IUGR. When the fetal length is less than 2 standard deviation, then it is IUGR. If I see the BPD, and the BPD also shows that there is a decrease in the biparatal diameter by more than 2 standard deviation. While coming to the anterior chamber, we find that the anterior chamber is much lesser in this patient and is much more than the 5 standard deviation, which again confirms that we are dealing with a case of IUGR. The effective fetal weight is again pretty low, and it is much more than the 5 standard deviations. So we are dealing with a case of IUGR, but it is a symmetrical IUGR. The fetus is having compromised blood flow to the umbilical artery with a compromised flow to the placenta circulation, giving rise to the brain sparing effect, reversal of the cerebroplacental flow. So this patient should be advised to go for a urgent evacuation, and the baby should be managed in the nursery so that a life can be saved. I hope you like our video. In case you like our video, please do subscribe to our channel. Do not forget to press the like button and share the video among large number of friends so that maximum of people can be benefited. Thank you very much.